Alright, so since the other video was so short and my brain wasn't really functioning, I thought I'd make another one, another video that is. Because this run already has Blight Master level 2, Wisdom Master level 1, Warped Strike Adept, Gehenna, and Gem High Master. And on top of that, I have already found 2 of these shrines, so I have a total of 24.5% chance to get the master of the master. I haven't had enough coffee, I'll admit, but it is helping. I can actually articulate every now and again. Icebound is great, but I feel like I can be a bit greedy this run. Okay, let's be a bit greedy in this tree in particular. Okay, let's go again. Shit. Well, I am gonna grab Splinter. This definitely doesn't have to be Master, so. Some movement speed, that's nice. So yeah, you know, sometimes I wonder why my girlfriend is so mad at me every now and again, and gets really, you know, tired of me, and you know, she's like, shut up and shit. And I'm like, wow, what am I doing? And then I've been sitting like in you know, in that previous video, the shorter one, and I've been sitting like that for like at least 30 minutes up to a couple of hours. And here I am wondering why she wants me to shut up. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna be greedy for Fury here. I believe we can get it in Master. I believe. Be a Splinter Master, Splinter Expert. I don't know if it varies 1 or 2 extra Splinters, but it doesn't matter that much. And you know, it's because the Warp Strike, it gives 0.04 experience per shard, so it would be 1 or 2 extra of those shards. Oh, here we fucking go. Yes. So yeah, this is one of those crazy runs. I can feel it. Even more experience. 132, that's really nice.
Not that you're lacking.
Not that you're lacking. Again, I'm hoping for Mastering Force and Deadlock as well. But what I'm really hoping for is getting into Mort's tree, so we can get the Soul Stealers and Mayhem and all of that good shite, and perhaps even Lifelink. But I definitely should have taken Lifelink in that. I would have probably cleared it even if I got Lifelink, because it's such a huge boost to the early game. You can just, especially if you have this, and then with the boots I have, you know, so there's no negative. And you can just dash twice, and each dash does a lifelink that does a lot of dashes, does a lot of damage. So here we go. This is what I mean. Give me that shit. It's because I have these this. So there's a pretty juicy chance that I will get, yeah, look at this shit weaving, yeah. This is one of those very overpowered runes. Sorry. Yeah. These blights are gonna be huge. If I do get Master Chains of War, I will grab that as well, no doubt. This one I had the other game was pretty shit. Kill a frozen shield and there's high chance it drops down. The thing is that I typically get a full inventory either way, right, when I am done with at least one of these powerful runs, so I'm just gonna say no to that. But I guess if you are looking for items and you typically don't get too much, even on this difficulty, then obviously if you have a lot of stuff that shields enemies and stuff, then coin. Simple. 7 armor. It's not even unique, but it's just called coin. I'm gonna keep it. Excusez-moi. A third one. So that's 12% now for a total of 28.5. Yeah. We're getting some master offers, boys. Yeah, there it is. There it is! Yeah, we're gonna get some more alterations here. What was... Did drop something here? Belt. Oh yeah, that's why the first ones are just called. But it's not unique, so it's nothing special about it. 104%, and it's not even maxed. Holy shit. Yeah, these blights are covering everything. Yeah, I don't trust this bird. It's given me your heart is corrupt too many times. Excusez-moi. Maxing out blight for sure. Especially since we have master icebound. I mean, we're already level... I mean, it's 6 minutes in, we're level 21. This is one of those. So here's the thing. This one is great, but it's a bit boring. Because it clears the screen, like... If you're in like a... if you're in a bad spot, you're having a really shitty run, by all means you should take this. But this run is already so powerful, I don't need this. Instead, I want to make my other shit more powerful with vehemence or whatever you pronounce that. But yeah, this one is great. It's a bit... I'm just gonna bump in right here and say I was way too fucking cocky right here. I should have definitely taken Inferno, and you'll see why later. What a fucking dumbass. If you get Inferno, you take Inferno. It's great. It scales with your spell power and everything. Like at least I think it does. It should. So I mean, what a stupid motherfucker. But yeah. If you get Inferno, take Inferno. God damn it. Boring, right? Because you're going for a certain build, or at least I am typically when I play, and that's just gonna clear the end. The only one that's even more boring is, you know, the one all death's minions are deemed worthless or whatever it says, and that one just clears the entire screen, just insta kills everything except for bosses, I believe. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, look, fucking shit. Anyway, every time. Yeah, I just wanted to demonstrate what always happens. So, and this one, by the way, is what I'm usually compare. What's it called? Mayhem with. Like Master level 5 is gonna give me 70%, but like you can get like over 100% from a single wave from Mayhem. So that's why, yeah, that one is just far superior. But not that we need it this run. Sorry, I'm drinking my coffee in between dialogue and gameplay. This is always nice to find. 12% spell speeds is very nice. Another one of these. That's my second one, I am. Yeah, fuck you, you dumb bird. By the way, I don't know, I haven't read anything about YouTube policies. It's like, feels like an endless, just... yeah, it's one of those, like, you know, you could spend the rest of your life reading the rights and what you can and can't do. So I haven't read anything about that. But my point in mentioning it is I don't know what their policy is on cursing and shit like that. I've just heard, you know, big YouTubers like Markiplier and shit has been cursing, and I'm like, you know, probably it's okay. I think it's more maybe some companies, you know, Disney-fied companies, it's not gonna... This one's pretty shit, but I'll take it since it's master. So yeah. By the way, this one's unique, I guess. Blacker than when you close your eyes in a dark cave. Cool. Oh shit, that was close. But yeah, if that's the case, I mean, I curse so much normally. It's gonna be hard turning that off, you know. I mean, right now it doesn't matter. No one's really looking at these videos anyway, right? But if I ever get any sort of traction, then I guess I'll have looked into it. But I'd really rather not. But I mean, if I literally can't monetize my videos if I'm cursing, then you know, I guess I'll have to look into it. Because I mean, my dream is to just be able to do this. I'm a very lazy person, and I hate going to work. It's the worst. You know, some people are like, oh yeah, but no one likes to work. Yeah, but I don't think you understand how much I despise the whole corporate world. Like when I try to explain it to someone, second, I need some coffee. They're like, yeah, you know, I'm there. Oh, I hate my work and I hate my bosses. I'm making them richer for like just a small percentage of the cake, you know. But yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah, but it's fucking stupid. You don't understand. Like, this is tearing me apart, Lisa. And it's just I can't explain in words how much I hate the corporate bullshit and the fact that the companies act like they fucking own you. You know, like it's disgusting. And yeah, it's just like mentally, it's just completely ruining me, right? It's just, I keep telling myself, like, if I have any self-respect, I'm quitting this job right now and going to work someplace else, right? But the thing is, then I start thinking, it's gonna be exactly the same no matter where I go. Some idiot douchebag who is the CEO, or at least has a high ranking in the company, because they're the only ones douchey enough to even want to be in that position in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, who in their right mind, who is not a complete narcissist, wants to actually be in that position where they, you know, command and right, this doesn't go for everyone. I bet there are people out there who are decent people who runs companies and shit, but every time you think you know someone, like take The Rock for example, you know, everyone, oh, he's the nicest or whatever. I bet he's a fucking asshole, right? The Rock, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry, but I think you're a fucking asshole. Your whole deal is just PR, right? You're like the epitome of PR. You're like, everything you do is just PR. I bet when you're having sex with your wife, you have a fucking bottle of your own tequila, and after the orgasm you're like trying to sell it to her, you know, like, oh, you know what's great after sex, honey? Not only touching my muscles, but also having a sip of my tequila. You seen this Terramana? Oh my god, Terramana. Not sponsored, by the way. Oh my god, Terramana. Oh, Terramana. And then he comes, you know. So the reason I'm bringing him up is because he seems like the nicest motherfucker, and that's like what all the companies want, right? The nicest. They wanna seem like the nicest motherfucker. They just lie to everyone and to themselves and to each other. And then, you know, you're sitting there discussing your pay, and you're like, oh yeah, I did all of these things, and you know, you guys seem like nice guys, so I bet you'll be reasonable. And they're like, oh yeah, you know, nah, you know, it's rough right now. We can't really increase your pay. And at the same time, you know, you look around and you look at all of the shit that they buy, not only for themselves but for the company, right? And it's like shit for millions of fucking dollars, and there you are asking for like this 1,000, 2,000 more, and I'm talking Swedish. Oh, that's cool. Swedish crowns. That's like what, $200-300 more $200 more in every month. For you ridiculous Americans out there, so you understand what I'm talking about. And they can't do it, and they're sitting there with a straight face, telling you, no, that's impossible. Even though they like just had a meeting. We had that once. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, for fuck's sake. I'm just next to this as well, so I could have. These two. Yeah, out of those three, that, but my god, that's shit. Anyway, not like I need this is a super powerful one, but anyway. Let me give an example of how just the bullshit that people just are supposed to accept. I can't fucking deal with it. And it's like, okay, we had a Christmas party at work. It was like 20 or 21st of December, something like that. By the way, in Sweden we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve, not on Christmas Day, so 24th, not the 25th. I don't know why I mentioned that. Because I'm talking about the 21st December. Anyway, as I said, I hadn't slept, whatever. It's not besides the point. During this meeting, don't need that, I'm just gonna leave that. They were going through how our company was doing in comparison to other companies. And so they were presenting other companies, and they're like, "Oh, see, here's this company not doing too well, and you know, it's not too nice and shit." And the whole point of this was to finish off by going to our company, of course, and to brag about how great. I don't know why I picked that up. It's just a random, yeah. How great it was going for our company, like, and then here's our company, which is doing amazingly. Look how much money we made this year, and look how much better. Nice. Look how much better. Nice because we have the fire dragon. Look how much better we are than everyone else. Oh my god, we made so much money. We're like, our foreign customers went out like 50%, and oh my god, look at all of these millions. Oh, that's nice. Look at all those millions, especially because we have Icebound and Frozen Treasure. Anyway, look at all those millions we've made and shit. Okay. And everyone's like, oh, great. Oh, this sounds great. And everyone was getting hopeful and cheerful because obviously what you're thinking when you hear that is, oh, wow. Wow, well, that's a great, these stores, wow. Anyway, now you have people, it's just gonna be Frozen. Really nice. Never had that combination before. Anyway, back to my story. So everyone was getting cheerful because, you know, you think now what lies around the corner is a huge pay increase for us, right? Well, fucking wrong. It's wrong to think like that. All this is shit. I'm gonna banish this because I never want that. I guess dive. Because in 2 to 3 months we have it in March, typically in Sweden. March, somewhere around there. And I had mine pretty late. I don't know why they waited with mine, but they did. And so mine comes along, and I'm starting to think, why are people not looking too satisfied with this? I thought, you know. And mine comes along, and I'm sitting there, and the bullshit immediately begins. And my boss is nice. The HR boss is not that nice. And then he goes, yeah, you know, we've been struggling as a company lately, and you know, with all of the corona that has been going around, and you know, we're struggling we're in a niche business and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, not to be that guy, but didn't we, like, just 2-3 months ago, weren't we bragging about how well we were doing? He's like, oh yeah, but you know, now you know we're struggling, and as you know, we can't work overtime because we can't pay the overtime. And literally, in the background, they're rolling in new equipment worth like so much money, like a year's worth of my salary. And I'm just looking at him and like, okay, I'm gonna level with you. I'm just gonna see if this is unique. No, I'm gonna level with you. Like, are you shitting me? Like, look behind you. And he's like, yeah, I know, but you know, that in turn generates money for the company, and you know, I'm like, yeah, but if we're in such a shitty situation, like, immediately what happens is you're taking it out on your employees and like trying to make the company richer. Why not buy that equipment and instead spending it on your employees so that they're happy? It's like, oh yeah, but I don't make this decision. Like, yeah, but I know, but I'm never gonna be able to talk to anyone that makes these decisions. You know, and that's how they want it to be. They want to be unreachable, and then they put you in this situation, and they know all you're gonna say is, "Oh, but you know, I don't make this decision." Then can I talk to the ones who make these decisions? Oh no, that's not how things work there. They're just gonna say you need to talk to the HR guy, and then you talk to the HR guy, and he says the exact same thing. Oh yeah, but you know, it's we're struggling right now, and I'm like, oh, come on, and you know exactly how this works. If you even just have a little bit of disrespect, or if you even a little bit annoying, they're just gonna replace you, or they're gonna be, oh well, you know, this is not great. You know, people have been working there for 10 years, and they've never gotten more than just a general increase in pay. But that's because they're fucking stupid. And there's always these idiots, you know, in these workplaces. They just accept. They just like, oh well, you know, whenever Monday comes around, you need to yell, oh yeah, my happy Monday, whoa, and then you know you get to accept that it's Monday because you're tricking yourself into being happy. Like, they're fucking insane. Like, so in that case, you mean you're so fucking miserable, you have to lie to yourself and hope you believe yourself. Like, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. How much of Summoner? We got it pretty late and already that much. Hold on, some coffee. It's absolutely insane. And anyway, this is just, I'm gonna stop the rant now, but this is just part of what's going on in my head and what I have to deal with at work. And so it's not just, I would be absolutely fine with going to work if it was just work. You know, I go there, everyone gets paid equally. It's a government, I might actually die here. I need to focus up a little bit. But it's a governmentally what am I trying to say here? We're working for the government. It's all going into all of the extra money being made is being paid to for us taxpayers. Everyone earns equally. The CEO gets a little bit more for every responsibility area that they have, and if you don't want any responsibility, you get a little less. But if you still work a lot, like if that little part you're doing that very well, you still get paid a lot, and you can get paid more than the CEO if you do more work than the CEO, right? I almost died there. Within reason, right? But this bullshit that they're just sitting there. Oh my god, I thought that guy died, and it was such a good run too. Fuck. Well, to be fair, actually, my shit hadn't done that much damage. But I was level 48. Yeah, anyway, like, it would have just been... Fuck that sad that I died. I was too into my fucking rant there. I fucking hate the corporate bullshit world. But it's just so stupid. And we built our whole society around this bullshit. I'd rather have a reroll than a banish. I do miss... No. That's unique, so we're keeping that. But yeah, like... And we're just supposed to be happy with this shit? With how it is? And then all of this shit where they say, you know, like, oh, I just have to be happy. Oh, just shrug it off. It's not that bad. It is that bad. It's fucking terrible. It's horrible, even. What am I doing? I'm thinking of selling. I'm selling them, but I'm not. I'm buying them. No matter, we reach as folk in this game. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stop the rant now, but I think a lot of you can really relate to what I'm talking about. It's just so fucking disgusting. And yeah, you could argue that, yeah, but if you do make it in YouTube, you're still gonna be like part of the corporate world, because there's nothing more corporate than Alphabet, which in turn owns Google, which in turn owns YouTube and shit. Yeah, but at least I can pretend I'm not in the corporate world. Like, I'm not gonna have any meetings, you know, with a HR boss, or have to pretend to be happy, because you can't not be happy at work. You know what I mean? Like, I've even had meetings where the HR boss told me, like, oh, you know, your Achilles heel is that you're not happy all the time. And I'm like, what the I'm human. Like, anyway, I'm gonna end there. First video I was just losing it. This one I'm ranting, but whatever. Thank you for... Oh!